Welcome to 2024. It's official. BRICS 10 is now a geopolitical force to be reckoned with on the world stage. What began in 2009 and accelerated in August of 2023 with BRICS 11 has now become BRICS 10. The reason why this is important is because it's talked about in the pages of our Bibles in Revelation. This is the 10 Kings Alliance. We're going to talk about this. In case you weren't aware, Egypt, Iran, Saudi Arabia, UAE, Ethiopia formally join BRICS. So significant for Bible prophecy. I cannot tell you how huge this is, that this is happening at this moment in history. What began as Brazil, Russia, India, China has now become massive, almost taking up half of the world's population. But here's the thing that I don't see too many people talking about. Javier Milei, Argentina's newly elected president, they just had an election at the tail end of 2023. Milei comes in and he says, nope, we're dropping out of the BRICS 11 alliance, making it the perfect description of a 10 Kings alliance, just like it says in the book of Revelation. But why did Argentina drop out more specifically? One of the first things he does after winning the November 19th runoff election of 2023 in Argentina, he arrives in New York on Monday for a trip to visit the tomb of a famous Orthodox Jewish rabbi in Queens, in New York, donning a kippah, all black outfit. You can't make this stuff up. He is part of the Western establishment. And look, here's another clip. This is from the Jerusalem Post. Argentina's Milei wears kippah at Havdalah, vows support for Jews in Israel. And I don't know why the video is upside down. Let me go ahead and flip that for you. Let's take a look. And you can see that he has sold out to the Western establishment, my friends. This is so important. And then, of course, you know, all that kind of stuff was happening in November with Milei. That article was from November 26th. And then La Nación of Argentina, this Argentinian publication, right before BRICS 10 takes the world stage officially in the new year, on the 29th of December, 2023, La Nación in Argentina says, yeah, Javier Milei has officialized the fact that Argentina is exiting the BRICS 11 alliance, making it the BRICS 10, a perfect description of what we're going to see in Revelation. I'm about to pull it up, but BRICS, like I mentioned, encompasses 30% of the world's land surface, 45% of the world's global population. And let me tell you something, when it comes to what's going on in the world right now, destabilization, economic problems, there is strength in numbers. There is strength in the ability to produce commodities. A lot of the world's industry is located in these BRICS 10 alliance. It's all here. Now, did you notice that Africa joined? But not just any countries in Africa. Let me pull it up for you. In 2023, the GDP, the top GDP countries in Africa, Egypt, South Africa, Ethiopia, out of the top 5 in all of Africa, the most prosperous, wealthy nations of Africa, 3 of the top 5 nations joined the BRICS alliance. This further strengthens everything that is going on. This is massive. Let's take a look at Revelation 17:12. This is what it says. This is why this is so big, and this is why I'm covering this. The 10 horns which you saw are 10 kings who have received no kingdom as of yet, but they receive authority for 1 hour as kings with the beast. And we're talking about the beast that ascends from the bottomless pit, the same one that's going to go into perdition. But yeah, there's this, one world ruler that is going to persecute Jacob. We are about to see the time of Jacob's trouble. This is massive. Revelation 17:16 further goes on to say, the 10 horns which you saw on the beast, these will hate the current. Okay, I'm adding the word current, but just give me a little leeway here. The current harlot, prostitute, whore system. The current system, they're going to hate the harlot, make her desolate and naked, eat her flesh, and burn her with fire. And so the current Western establishment is going to be actually overthrown by the BRICS nations, the BRICS alliance. This is why this is so massive. We're about to see this unfold. I don't know how fast, but man, it's accelerating by the week with what's going on in Iran and Israel and all the proxies and everything that's going on over there, with U.S. bases basically being attacked on a weekly, almost daily basis over there in Syria, Iraq, etc. And so we got to take a look at this here now, because President Vladimir Putin, from this Daily News Egypt article, it mentions, oh, by the way, he's actually taking over as the chairman of BRICS as we enter 2024. And that begs the question, well, if there's this 10 Kings alliance from the book of Revelation, that is going to dominate the world stage. It's going to take over the existing power structure. It is going to overthrow the West, the Anglo-American English West, along with all of its partners, including Argentina, as you just saw, and everybody who's in alliance or agreement with the petrodollar and the U.S. It's all going to be overthrown. Is Putin the Antichrist? I mean, that's what it's saying, right? He's the chairman of BRICS from this point onward. And, you know, it's kind of a big deal. He's over half of the world's population at this point. Is Putin the guy? Is Vladimir Putin, president of Russia, is he the guy? And, you know, to that I say this. It could mean one of two things, really. Number one, either Putin is destined to become fully possessed by Satan himself when Satan is released from the bottomless pit and takes over the entire world under the BRICS 10 alliance. That's one possibility. The other possibility I think is more realistic is he is going to hand over his power, that's Putin is going to hand over his power to the beast that ascends from the bottomless pit. The reason I think this is more plausible and more likely is because of what we read in Matthew 24:26. I tend to take the words of Jesus very literally when it comes to these types of things. Check it out what it says here. Okay? He said, there is going to be a false Christ in the desert. He says in Matthew 24:26, therefore, if they say to you, look, he's in the desert, do not go out. Or look, he's in the inner rooms, do not believe it. So there's going to be some sort of an antichrist, one world leader that comes out of the desert. Well, you know, although Russia is definitely, kind of a cold desert wasteland in the north, it's not a desert, okay? Definitely, I think we should be looking for that one world Islamic Mahdi in the desert. I think that's the one who's going to rise up and assert ownership, power, and control over the entire BRICS alliance, and they're going to be cool with it. They're going to welcome him with open arms, and the time of Jacob's trouble is here. And this is why this is so important. Please share this video, like, comment, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. We need to wake God's people up to the fact that this is happening now. It's not random. This is prophesied to be the time of Jacob's trouble. We are living in the 70th week of Daniel. I have proven this for you mathematically and with tons of witnesses and all kinds of things happening on the world stage. I describe the 10 kings in greater detail here than I can here on this platform. And if you want to go deeper with me, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, click right here. We're going to go right here live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, sometimes here on the GooTube, but you know, you want to go check that out, okay? So if you want a deeper dive, go check that out. Download Bible Prophecy Secrets for free, link down below, and I will catch you next time. Stay alert, spiritually discerning the times, and draw closer to God than never before. It's time. It's that time. God bless you. I'm Abraham, your brother. As always, I'll see you next time.
Now, staying with overseas events, the first ever BRICS summit is getting underway in Russia. The U.S. dollar's status as a reserve currency is sure to be one hot item under debate, but stealing the headlines right now, the arrival of Iran's President Ahmadinejad.